here, a quick intro. So the leftmost corner on the top, you see the three dotted lines. That is the menu button, basically.
Mhm.
So it'll open up all the resources available. The Microsoft Next Twist is a home button. If you click, it'll take you to the button from anywhere from the screen. And the address bar, the search resources, is a global search. You can search any keyword or for any resources in it. It will search the whole Azure directory, within your subscription, right?
Mhm.
That's that's the global. The button next to that, if you could place, it will show you it's a PowerShell or the shell command. If you click, you can. This is the UI what is shown, and by clicking the menu on the left, you will click on an UI and then you will use it like a Windows server. But if
Mhm.
you are comfortable with the command prompt, command line, you can click that first button after the search bar. It will open a command prompt for you. You can use it like a Linux or the Windows PowerShell, where you
Oh, I
put
see.
in commands in black and white screen.
Mhm.
And next to it is the directories and everything. You will see the usage of all this going forward. And the bell icon is the notifications for you. And then the settings, help, any personal messages, and your personal account.
Okay.
So please go ahead and click the command prompt now. Yeah,
This one?
it'll open a, yes, the first one. It'll open a black screen. Take PowerShell. It's Windows, so we are taking PowerShell. So here, yeah, it'll create one storage account for you. And in the messages, as soon as that storage account is done, I have pinged two commands. One is remove. It is a general practice to remove something before you create, because it's a repetitive task, right? In
Mhm.
databases also, it is a standard practice to, if you are asked to create a table, you will delete the table if it exists and then you create it.
Okay.
So that's the general practice. And if you're asking, if you're creating a procedure or something or doing any action, it is recommended to build a rollback step. For example, if I making a change in an existing process to add a new column to an existing DB, and then I'm using that column in certain places in my script. So it is a general practice to also build a script which will revoke all that changes in terms of
Okay.
rolling back your changes. So that's the general thing. So that is the reason we are removing the folder first.
Okay.
Should be ready in a second. It'll prompt for the, yeah, the no action required. It is just installing. Yeah, now it is ready. And okay, if you do a pwd, type pwd and enter. Yeah, so this will show you the current root directory.
Okay.
Okay, and if you do a ls space hyphen lrt,
Hold on. Control. L.
ls space
Mhm.
dash or hyphen lrt.
Space LRT.
Yeah, so this is the one of the general commands. It will show you what are the no, there is no space after hyphen. ls space hyphen lrt. There is a space between ls and hyphen. No, ls and hyphen. Yeah, so this will show you the list of all the directories in the current one. If you want to see a list of files in the root directory, same command, ls-lrt space slash.
LS space.
lrt
Yeah.
uh,
Space
uh,
dash LRT.
space forward
Mhm.
slash, or sorry, backward slash.
Yes.
One next, yeah, no, the other slash.
The backward slash. Okay.
Yeah,
The other
right.
one.
Yeah, so that will print all the elements in the root directory. Now the question mark. Yeah, yes. So if you are looking for a specific folder after, yeah, press enter. Yeah, these are the root directory elements. This is for general information, right? So
Hmm.
after the slash, you can give the correct folder name. Right now, your location is when you did a PWD, it showed home and then Ramnik, right? So
Yes.
that is your location. Root is backward slash is the root under which there is a home folder, under which they have a folder for you, and we will be creating your project under Ramnik
Okay.
now. Okay.
Can
So
you repeat
do
that
you
thing? So they under the, sorry, can you repeat the last
uh,
sentence?
okay? You are used to your Windows OS, right, in your system. When you go
Yeah.
to a C drive, my computer and C drive. So C
Yes.
drive is the root folder, right?
Hmm.
Under C drive, you have users. Under user, you have your username
Yes.
using which you will log in. Similarly, in the Linux service, slash is the C drive, the root directory,
Mm. Okay.
under which we have a home where all
Hmm.
the system related components are put in place. So home
Hmm.
as a folder called Ramnik, that is the user folder for you.
Okay.
So whatever you do, you will be right now you are under Ramnik folder. Anything you create here will be under Ramnik now. If you
Okay.
want to change, you will do a cd space and then give the correct directory name. It will do a change directory command and then it will take you there. It is like
Okay.
going to a different folder and opening that folder in your Windows system.
Okay.
Yeah. Now in my command, I let me do one after the other. So I pinged you a command, rm space hyphen r dp203 hyphen f.
Okay.
Do you see the message? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, copy and paste that here. I'll quickly tell you. Uh, no, right click in your mouse. It should paste. Okay, it's fine. So RM stands for remove. Hyphen R is a repetitive directories and subdirectories, and DP203 is a folder name, and hyphen F stands for force delete. Even if there
Okay.
are dependencies or interconnections or anything, simply remove everything forcefully. Any direct Remove the DP203 directories, and if there are subdirectories in it, you remove them as well. For example, if there are subdirectories within DP203, if you don't use the hyphen R, it will give you an error saying that the folder has subdirectories and it can't be deleted unless those folders are empty. That's a
Hmm.
command restriction. So that is the meaning of this command. Press enter. Anyways, there is no folder called dp203 now. Now it will not get deleted. Now there is a project in Git uploaded by Microsoft. I pinged you the command. You take the whole command and then do a right click or shift insert for pasting. So we will
So,
import that project to your workspace now.
so I'm gonna right click and copy this thing, this link,
Yep, yep,
and paste it here.
yeah, yep.
Enter.
Okay. So here what is happening? Git is a repository. Okay, so that's
Hmm.
another topic. How, because in a project, in a team, there will be multiple developers, right, who will be working on the whole project together, but
Hmm.
everybody will be working on a different task. So each task may have its own file, either existing or a new one. So all these codes need to be consolidated together in a place and need to be deployed as a whole bunch at the end of the project cycle.
Okay.
So for that, we use a Git repository where we track all our changes. So here, git clone is the command. I think you need to add a git clone at the beginning of the line.
Oh, I missed
Uh,
that part. Okay.
yeah, yeah. So git is the repository, clone is a task. We are asking us to clone the whole project in our system under a home Ramnik directory. Okay, so git is a command, clone is the action, the URL is the source, and dp203 is the local folder name.
Okay.
So
Press
everything
enter.
under that, yeah, press enter. Everything under that particular project will be created in dp203. Once this is done, we will go to that all resources in your subscription, and we will see all the resources created. Okay, now it is done. You can close this now. On the PowerShell white screen, there is a cross to the right in the middle of the screen. Yeah, close it. Okay, now go to Home, All Resources, the left menu, or go to the dashboard. That's fine. View all resources.
So where is view
The
all
middle,
resources?
middle of the screen. All resources have been viewed. Come down, come down. The white screen where they say no resource now. There is view all resources. Okay, so we have a storage account created. Uh, One sec. So this is the storage account created for you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So we have a DP203 folder created now. So the project import is done successfully. Can you relaunch the PowerShell again? Perfect. Okay. Can you list the elements ls space hyphen lrt without the slash?
Less space hyphen. Okay.
Enter. So we have a DP203 folder, right?
Mm-hmm.
Change directory. I mean, in order to get into that directory, the command is cd space dp203. You will enter that folder.
DP dash 203 or just 203?
dp hyphen 203. There is a hyphen. I think it is not visible. Yeah. Now do a lslrt again. Check the content.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's a smaller case, not the capital. So we have all file instruction license and everything. We need to get into the all files. So cd all files, capital now. It's a case sensitive system.
A A double L. The A is should be the capital too.
Yes, yes. A capital and rest of them are small case.
And space files. Oh,
No,
I
there is
see.
no
Okay.
space.
There's no space. Okay.
Okay.
Enter.
Enter and then list the LSLRT again. If you do a ls, it will simply show you a list. The hyphen LRT will show you the details like Windows system, last update, create date, update date, and everything. Okay, there is only one file, labs. Yeah, get into that file, labs.
CD labs.
Yes. No, we could have just given the location at once. I just, making you
Okay.
practice it, repeat it so that you remember.
Yeah, yeah. That's
Do that ls again. List the folders. Yeah. So there are multiple. So these folders are named after numbers. So right now we are interested in 01. Okay. So
mhm.
CD01, I promise that is the last CD we do.
That's okay.
Yeah. Now do a ls. So this is the first lab for us.
Just LS.
Yeah, just ls. Try different things. Okay. So what do you see? Adventure works, data files, IoT, setup JSON, setup PS1, and setup SQL, right?
Mm-hmm.
So These are the files available here. So we are interested in set of PS1. So how do you execute that? How do you execute an executable? It is like a .exe. You know what a .exe is, right?
Yes.
Okay. When you download, it will run. It will run and install an application. Similarly, we will do a dot. Start typing dot backward slash. Yeah. Press S and then tab. Tab is a auto completer here.
Press. You said shift.
Yes, yes, yes. Letter small case yes, and then press tab. It should complete till setup dot.
Sorry, the small case. Yes.
Small
I'm
case
not
yes.
seeing.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
No. Letter yes. Singapore. Small case yes.
How do I? How do I? I'm confused. Sorry.
No. Just simply press yes.
What is the yes?
Small case. Yes. A B C D E F. A letter yes.
Yes.
No. The last one. Remove Y E. Just keep yes.
Just keep Y.
No. Just keep the last letter of Y E S.
S. Oh.
Yes. Sorry. Now
Oh.
press the
Sorry.
tab.
My bad.
Yeah.
Sorry. My
No,
bad.
it's okay. No, my bad. Press the tab.
Press the
It
tab.
will auto
Okay.
complete. Yeah, did it auto? Yeah, set up now. Because if as long as there is a single pattern, it will auto populate that. Okay. Since we
Okay.
have setup.json SQL and .ps1, that is why it is asking for the next letter now. Now we are
Okay.
interested in ps1. So press P and then give tab. It will complete the ps1. Yeah. So this is how you run a exe in a PowerShell. Okay, PowerShell or the
Hmm.
Bash. Dot slash on the executable file name. Press enter. Now it will start creating what do you call project setup information. So there will be you have to give a password. This is for your SQL. Please give and remember that password.
Any password doesn't have to be very sensitive. A simple password.
uh, a simple password is fine. Give something which you can remember or no, or write it down somewhere.
Okay. Good.
Yeah,
Or
this
at
will be
least have
used
the
to
one special character. Oh my God. There's
uh,
full list of it. Minimum 8 has to have AZ. Holy shit. Okay.
uh,
Let's
uh,
say
like what is the name?
RAM 8 Sunil at um,
Or give this one R caps Ramnik $203. I don't think
at
I'll remember this
Ramnik.
password.
Hold on. Her caps
Yeah,
Ramnik
203,
203.
$203. I have it in the chat as well. Yeah,
Okay. Enter.
that's it. Enter. Yes. Yeah, this is your SQL login password.
So right now what we're doing is we're uploading the files into our storage account and then we're going through the list and directory of which files we have and all. Is that what we're doing?
We This is a project basically. In the real world, what happens is when we develop projects in our local system, we will consolidate those files and uh, push it into Git, for example. That is the local repository. So
Mhm.
whatever the setup file we are running, we will do the same thing for higher environments because development happens in different machines. We
Mhm.
call the lower machine as development machine. After that we do a QA, the quality assessment, and then we'll do a user acceptance UAT, and then we'll go for production. That is where the actual customers use. So development is built from the scratch. So I will write each and every single file manually and have it ready for deployment. Once I have everything ready and test the development, when I say okay, I'll simply create a executable like this. I will run this file in the QA environment where all my work is taken from that Git repository and run as an executable, and the system is ready for me.
Okay.
So right now we have a project. built in, or where SQL database is created, storage account is created. There are some sample files available in the storage account. There is also a database created under that SQL server. So we are just importing all that to your local. In
Okay.
the real world project, what happens, you will be given access to that subscription
Okay.
which already has all these informations. Okay. So
Okay.
in a few minutes, as soon as this is done, we will be using a Synapse workspace, and then we'll see how to link the services between each other in the workspace tab, and how do you link a SQL
And
server
if
to your. Mm,
and one time there was a question. So are we gonna are you gonna give me some examples, like if we're shifting files from a local server or like what are those called, SSI?
mhm.
Do we do
Exercise.
we SSI, SES? So is there need to look into that right now? And and I mean, in current world, does those things come up often or no?
Yes,
Local.
it will come up. It will come up. Right now, what I'm doing is I'm trying to make you aware of all the elements in the Azure portal, like how
Okay.
to build up something, and then how to query something, and then how to dashboard something. So
Okay.
after that, when we do the exercises, I will give everything from the beginning. So instead of creating
Awesome.
importing a project something like this, I will ask you to create a storage account, but I'll not tell you how, because you have already would have known how to create that using the search for the storage account here. Go create. Yesterday we spoke about creating a Gen 2 server and all, right, by clicking that
Mhm.
button. So you will be doing that exercise to complete
So
that
once
activity.
up to that
Yes.
point, I'll be trained with these commands, and I should be able to
Yes.
do it on my own.
Yes.
Obviously.
So
Okay.
when I
Okay.
give you the file, you will download, and then you will have to upload from your system, and then
I
you
see.
query the file and then show me the result in a way I would have asked.
Awesome.
Yep.
Are you
Okay.
going to be the
Now,
strict teacher
no, I'm
or
not.
the?
If you want, I'll give you dumps. See, yeah, it is something to do with practice, okay? Because
I know,
so many
Sunil.
interviews I have taken so far. See, I did not get here by passing everything. I failed a lot.
Yeah.
So sometimes even I won't be able to answer a question which a person is facing. If he is facing a real-time problem, I won't be able to answer if I have not come across. So
Yeah.
this is an
Exactly.
ocean, and I
And
know I know
for
only
me,
some of it. Yeah.
yeah, for me, sometimes it kind of gets into gibberish because this is the first time I'm getting into this side
Ah,
of
that
the industry, right? So please
yeah,
bear with me if I ask any stupid questions.
no
That's,
problem.
or
That,
if I'm not understanding, if I'm taking some time to understand you, because I'm
no
trying my
problem.
best. I do the sessions in the morning with my
Mm,
wife too.
yeah,
So
okay,
and then I've already started following some videos on YouTube because I'm training myself as much as I can before
no
our
problem.
class, right?
Yeah,
So some of these
mhm,
terms or majority of these terms are new to me, and
no
it'll
problem.
take some time for me to get used to and then learn all these things.
Yes, yes, no problem. That is why I'm not taking a traditional teaching route for you.
Thank you.
Yesterday, I had the documentation, right? So I'll give you some hands-on and documentation anyway. If you complete these activities, the recommended lab sessions, it'll
Hmm.
take hardly an hour to finish 2 3 documents, and then when I send you, you can just go through in your free time.
Awesome.
Okay, cool. Now this is done. You can close this PowerShell and go back to the refresh the all resources. There is a refresh button. Yeah.
Yes.
So we have the storage account created.